Okay, we're back. I went ahead and fixed up a few things, set things up for the future adventure, so I don't have to worry about it. Right, now we can
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
make sure that we're not missing anything. Okay, yeah, I don't have to say anything to those guys. Nope. I know that Ulfric is already on his way, because we saw him walking there. Yeah. The girls are safe in Riften with, I forgot her name, Isola or Eola? I forgot, but anyway. Okay. Time for the peace talks, which might be a bit boring here and there. So sorry, but yeah, it's an interesting part of the story, though.
When the Empire surrendered to the All-Merry Dominion, they shamed us all. We Greymaids have been feuding with the Battleborns for years. There's no more bitter enemy than an old friend.
So, if you're like further along in the Civil War story, this guy kind of takes the place of Jarl Balgruuf if you have the Stormcloaks take over Whiterun. But yes, that's not the case. So like for some reason he came over, but maybe it's just because like I don't know, maybe like weird programming.
Aye. We used to be fast friends, though it was long ago. We were two of the city's oldest and most respected clans, and we could trace our histories all the way back to Ysgramor's companions.
Okay.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You are not invited here. You are not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
We know what path you've set her on, but she has made a different choice. Paarthurnax is still safe from your malice.
For now. The Blade's memory is long, as you know.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Very well. You may enter. So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. You know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim. We all wait upon you, Dragonborn. Take your seat, and we can begin.
Okay.
Take your seat, and we can begin.
Alright, I get it.
Why delay? Please, take your seat so that we can begin.
Mei is
Take your
pissed
seat,
off.
and we can begin.
Why is she here?
And so we meet again. But this time I know who and what.
Why delay? Please, take your seat so that we can begin.
I'll give you credit for boldness. But associating yourself with the Blades is a choice you will come to regret.
We all wait upon you, Dragonborn.
Hold on, I'm not done threatening her.
I'm here to ensure that General Tullius does not exceed his authority.
Oh.
Take your seat, and we can begin.
We should get started.
Fine. You should not be here.
We all wait upon you, Dragonborn.
We must succeed here today.
We should get started.
Why
Alduin
delay?
is only getting stronger.
Please, take your seat so that we can begin.
I never thought I'd ever willingly stand in the same room with Tullius again. At least not without a weapon in my hand.
Take your seat, and we can begin.
When has any good ever come from talking to the Empire?
Why delay?
I'm glad I finally got a
Please,
chance to see
take
this
your
place.
seat so that we can begin.
Hi, Elizabeth.
I'm here because it's required of me. But there's nothing to be gained by talking to that murderer.
We all wait upon you,
I understand this
Dragonborn.
council was your idea, Dragonborn. I'm afraid I don't hold out much hope for success. We should get started.
Take your seat, and
I'm glad
we
I
can
finally
begin.
got a chance to see this place.
Is everyone here? Let's get this started. Don't worry, I'll come to this peace council of yours.
You're here.
We all wait upon you, Dragonborn.
If you can arrange an end to the fighting, Dragon's Reach is at your disposal. We should get started.
Take your seat, and we can begin.
Alright, so everyone has their seat. I think that both of the ones on either side of me are empty. And
Why delay?
goodness.
Please, take your seat so that we
Divine
can...
smile on you, friend. All right, what is it? What do you need? Can't do that.
We
Sorry.
all wait upon you, Dragonborn.
Anything else? Yes? You lead, I'll follow.
Yeah, sadly, he's not allowed
Take
to
your
sit
seat,
there
and we can begin.
for some reason.
We all wait upon you, Dragonborn.
But yeah, there's kind of like this entire story. It pisses off, what's his name? Barefist. It's like, oh, why does this guy get to sit here? He's not a leader.
Why delay? Please, take your seat so that we can begin.
And I think, I kind of like forgot the details, but I'll go over it some more later.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit of...
You insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Diplomat.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
Ay. Problem is that the Empire kind of has to, like, quote-unquote kiss up to the Thalmor. Technically, there's no way of getting rid of her. I'd love to get rid of her, but yeah. Dang it, I forgot, like, which one is, like, the best answer. But I think it's this one.
Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around.
I don't know.
Well said.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able
We're
to
here
resist.
to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric. General Tullius. This council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is
handle this.
outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely
What would
out
the
of character.
Empire want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
I should have done my homework. I forgot all of the answers to this. Anyway, alright. So Riften is off the table because Daro'Mei's kids are there. And also, it's like a cool quest we can do there later. So Riften is not an option for her. Because if she allows because currently Riften is under Stormcloak control or favor, and if there's a switch, she's really afraid that you know, her girls are gonna be like in danger and put in the crossfire. So yeah, just gonna kind of make a bit of a selfish decision here.
In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink. Not enough to outweigh the loss of Markarth. With the Reach in enemy hands, our whole position in Solitude would be threatened.
I'm wondering if I shouldn't have gotten rid of Elisif for the... Sorry, not Elisif, Eowyn. Because this might have swayed him better if Eowyn was allowed to stay. Crap.
Fair enough. I was hoping you could put aside your loyalties for the greater good, but I see you're firmly in Ulfric's camp. Still, having another port would ease our supply situation considerably. Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
You see what talking to them gets us?
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your
This is our
butchery
homeland, Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say? Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty and I would be recalled.
Show us bones. Where will these demands end?
Let's hear it.
We want Kralder removed as Jarl of Winterhold and an Imperial candidate put in his place.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn, What do you say?
I'm not sure what we're agreeing on right now. Oh yeah. Alright, yeah, I don't, there's not enough information on the massacre before that they were talking about, but anyway. Yeah.
I knew I could count on you. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial forces into the Pale, Skald the Elder will go into exile, and Brynna Merilis will assume the Jarlship. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Carthwayston. Winterhold will be turned over to the Empire, although the College itself will retain its traditional neutrality. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting
Don't
to do your
speak to her
bidding.
like that.
I have
Truth-face.
nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Daro'Mei. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temp, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Od Afin, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
I hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last. I hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last.
I'm glad you were able to negotiate a truce, but I don't trust Ulfric. He'll break his word as soon as it suits him.
I hope this truce
We
gives
have
you
nothing
what
to
you
talk
need.
about until
It won't
Paarthurnax is
last.
dead.
I'm glad you were able to negotiate a truce, but I don't trust Ulfric.
As soon as I
He'll
get back to
break his
Whiterun,
word as soon
I'll
as
get
it
my
suits
men
him.
ready.
That could have gone worse. Now it's up to you to deliver.
You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf in my right ear.
Okay, you already said so.
Shout for Udavine from the Dragon's Reach courtyard. After that, it's up to you. That's all.
We have nothing to talk about until Paarthurnax is dead. Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us. Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Paarthurnax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
You're wrong, lady. So wrong. Leave.
Did you say something?
Speak with Legate Rika. She will determine if you are Legion material. I'll talk to Hrothgar really quick if I can find him.
You did well here today. I don't think the truce will last long, but that will not be on your account. Sky, guard you.
You as well. Okay. Alright, so that was it. Then we get to, going back to, Whiterun and stuff. I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Yeah, I'll let... It's like, sorry, Aaron, care to wake you up. I would totally take a nap, too, after, like, a big meeting like that. Holy crap. Everyone's fighting. So I'm trying to remember the details that I had before for the drama that popped up when Mark sat in the story-wise in the comic, when Mark sits next to Mei in a leadership type of position. So Galmar, Ulfric's right hand man or whatever, makes a stink. It's like, oh, why does this guy get to sit here? He, he's done nothing special. He's not a leader. Who is he? And stuff. And I think even Ellenwood kind of like takes the opportunity to give a jab as well. Basically, kind of saying something to the point of, what was the word? It was kind of funny that I had come up with in my head. It's like, yeah, that position is not meant for man, why am I laughing already? Anyway, it's not meant for consorts or whatever, and that embarrasses both Mei and Mark. Like, holy crap, no, that's not our relationship. Please don't assume. No. They of course are a lot more professional. They don't say that out loud, but anyway. But Mei's able to defend Mark and basically like
The Greybeards have arranged a truce between the Stormcloaks and Imperials. How long can such a thing last?
she says that he is my right-hand man and he has helped me through many adventure. He is my
All hail the Dragonborn.
Born of the North, where my bread is law. I breathe now in royalty and reshape this
he's my assistant, he's my right-hand man.
for you, Red Legions, for I love you.
I wouldn't be here without him, blah blah blah. And oh yeah, then she does kind of like this sucker punch to Galmar, basically saying how many have they? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So yeah, 22 plus 6 more. Yeah, so 28. It's like, yeah, well, Marcus helped me slay 28 dragons. How many dragons have you slain? And he kind of goes all quiet. It's like, yeah, didn't think so. He belongs here. Shut up. So yeah, that's the comic headcanon story part of that. All right, now we are preparing to capture a dragon. What time is it? Let's go. I'm waiting for an hour. There he is. Apparently it's
Come to Dragon's Reach. It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Here, hold on. Alright. Do have that one. I do have calm. Healing, clairvoyance, clear sky. Yeah. I did not know that I had that. That's cool. Ooh, I have invisibility. That's very cool.
You know, if...
Alright. Oh. Yes. Alright, have that one. Have that one. Nice.
Got the aptitude. You should join the major. Divine smile on you, friend. Take a look.
Oh, muffle's good. What's the difference? Oh, I'm like all out of gold now.
Remember.
Oh, I already have muffle. Oh, that's
Your
fine.
mind is the best weapon you have.
Okay, looks like he's finally ready.
We're ready, Dragonborn. Just say the word. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word.
Yay.
My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
I wanted to make a good hard save so that in case if anything happens. There we go. Yeah, she probably would have like notified the companions and blah blah blah. They probably would have been notified anyway. So yeah. Helping defend the city. Kind of evacuate and protect the people. Yeah.
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
Alright, this is gonna be fun. Oops. Wait, where is it? Okay, I'm sure I'm missing it. Oh, there we go. Call dragon.
You do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah? We're ready when you are.
Hear that?
Oh crap! Oh, he took the...
Never should have come.
He dropped the guard off the wall.
Steady. Steady now. Keep under cover until it's down.
What? Where is my... Ah. Okay.
Hold your fire until he's close.
We may not be trying to kill him, but he sure seems to be trying to kill us. Fortune, dragon!
Dovahkiin, here I am.
Dragonborn, do whatever you
Come this way.
My form is strong.
Yeah, mine's stronger. Come on.
Orvuta med Kodav, caught like a bear in a trap.
Yep.
Zokfrini Grin Kogra Drunviki, Dovahkiin. Ah, I forget. You do not have the Dova speech. My eagerness to meet you in battle was my undoing, Dovahkiin. I salute your, low cunning in devising such a Gramin Dol stratagem. Zu'ubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course.
Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midoven avarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of a Dova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Aran, you wound me, Dovahkiin. I may not tell the whole truth, but I am no liar. Go and see for yourself. Zu ni bo nor het. I will be here, unless Alduin returns before you do.
What are you doing?
A captive dragon. Just think of the possibilities. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some, tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
I assure you, you will not even notice me. Most of them are hardly painful at all to a large dragon such as yourself.
No. You leave my dragon alone. What? Yeah, I'm with her. This is a bad idea. Please don't.
Surely you wouldn't miss a few scales, or a small amount of blood.
Daro'Mei, what are you doing back there?
Enough, fool!
Freaking hurt my dragon. We had a promise.
Yes? I've got my eyes on you.
You'll be the toast of Whiterun for this. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here because it was, it's a bit long, but also the next step is going to be really long. So, alright, bye.